Shall we start now, sir?
Yes, madam. You can, of course.
Hello, everyone present here virtually. I am Samiksha here, and I welcome you all for today's session, which is titled as "Where is Career Opportunity in Pharmacy, India and Abroad?" And presenting this session, we have with us our today's expert, Dr. Nalini Kanta, working as a professor in one of the leading college, Meerut Institute of Engineering and Technology, affiliated to AKTU, and earlier working as a principal in SRM Modi Nagar College of Pharmacy. Is affiliated to SRMIST DMED 2 University in their Delhi NCR campus. He is at present with experience of 15 years in academics, administration, and accreditation, training, and research, and taking care of all the quality research strategies at the institutions. He completed PhD from Shiksha Anusadan University. Without wasting much time, you may start now, sir.
Okay. So I'm audible. Sorry, madam. I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for giving this opportunity. Especially, I like to thank the research circle for inviting me for this particular webinar and international conference on various career opportunities in pharmacy, India and abroad. Means in India and abroad, one student what they can do after they will finish their B pharmacy, especially the minimum degree in pharmacy is B pharmacy. Okay, obviously there is diploma pharmacy also there, the minimum qualification, but it is not mandatory to have diploma, and for that you need to go for B pharmacy. So directly you can join B pharmacy after your intermediate, or you can do the diploma pharmacy, and I'll discuss also various scopes for the D pharmacy students as well as the various courses, various opportunities for the B pharmacy students. Which what the students they can do after B pharmacy, and if they want to opt for higher courses, higher degrees, or higher qualifications, what are the ways and how they can pursue. So that is my talk today. That is the main motto of my talk today, and why it is important this particular webinar. That is various career opportunities in pharmacy, India and abroad. So students they need to know when they are studying B pharmacy or diploma pharmacy, they should be aware about different opportunities so that they can inculcate their career after completion of their graduations or completion of their course. Okay, so let me tell about this particularly. I sincerely thank to Pharmacy Council of India because uh, they are the affiliating authority, affiliating approval body for running the course by any institute in India. In India, whatever the institutes are there or whatever the organizations are there who are running either diploma pharmacy or B pharmacy, bachelor of pharmacy, they must be approved by Pharmacy Council of India. So whenever any student they uh, seek the chance to study either diploma pharmacy or B pharmacy, they must see where that organization and where they are going to take the admission in that particular organization, and whether the organization is approved by Pharmacy Council of India or not, they have to check, and they can check all these details, the approval, accreditations, and all these in their in the website of Pharmacy Council of India. Okay, so that is very very important, because let me tell you, any student who is going to do diploma pharmacy or bachelor of pharmacy, when they will complete, they must have approval from the Pharmacy Council of India where they have studied. Otherwise, they will not be able to register themselves as a registered pharmacist. So those people cannot register themselves as registered pharmacists until and unless the organization will be approved by Pharmacy Council of India. So that is very very important. So all must know all these things. Okay, because whenever any student goes for admission to take the admission in any organization, they see two things. One is your approval, and the second thing is your how is the college and where is the location. They used to see also the placement part also. Okay, placement part means what they can be able to do after completion of their course. Okay, so that is what I want to speak today. But before that, choosing of the right organization also very very important. Okay, and choosing of the right organization with good faculty members, that is also very very important. Okay, and let me tell you this various career opportunities I'll discuss. Before that, what are the basic requirement and all this. And once again, I'll thank to the Business Rozgar and your research circle for inviting me for this particular webinar and for this talk. And let me tell you about pharmacy. Pharmacy is nothing but the art and science of manufacturing and dispensing of drugs and biologicals to prevent or cure disease, that though that by preserving the health of humanity at large. So main objective is to save the society. You all must have seen in the COVID-19, many of the people, they have lost their life because of this pandemic. They have lost their life, and many of the family members, they became alone due to this particular tragedy. They they could not save their lives of their near and dear ones. So that is the main problem happened during the COVID-19. And why it is happened so? Because due to absence of a proper treatment approach, there was no proper treatment approach was there. The physicians, they used to follow by implementing or by applying by the drugs with hit and trial method, which one was having the best possibilities and best result they used to get, they have applied. But the society, they have learned from this particular pandemic, that is how much essential the existence of drugs or the invention of newer drugs is important for a particular disease. The invention of drug is very critical process, and this is very much required also, and that is what we all people are doing the service to the society. So pharmacy is a novel profession in which we are going to learn the art and science of manufacturing and dispensing, how to manufacture and how to dispense the drugs and biologicals, especially which are used to prevent or cure the disease. Okay, because our main objective is to preserve the health of humanity at large. Means how we can save large number of population. That is what is our intention. Okay, and as I said you, pharmacy, it's a combination of science of medicines, manufacturing, distribution of medicines for mankind, and treatment and prevention of disease. How to treat and how to prevent the disease. That is what important. Okay. Science of medicine, pharmacy. You all, when you choose the pharmacy course, and if you are studying the pharmacy course, maybe participants are there who are either studying or who are going to choose. So pharmacy, you are going to deal with science of medicine. You are going to know about the nature of the medicines, the chemical nature, the physical nature of the medicine, right? And coming to the second one, that is manufacturing distributions of medicines for humankind. As I told you, you are going to manufacture, you are going to distribute the medicines to the society. Obviously, the final one, that is treatment and prevention of disease. So main objective is your to treat and to prevent, to mitigate the disease. This is what pharmacy having the broad objective. And coming to medicines, you have seen so many kinds of medicines are available in the market. It may be allopathic medicines, which are of chemical origin and which are produced because of synthesis, chemical synthesis in the laboratories based on the reactions. Second one, that is your Ayurvedic medicines, means those medicines which were used traditionally and which are of herbal origin, means from the herbal plants we have prepared. Any medicinal plants we have prepared. So that is a part of your Ayurveda. And if we go to see Unani medicines also there, and biotechnology medicines means the vaccines and whatever we have prepared during the COVID-19, the vaccines we have given, I think all must have taken double dose and the booster dose, right? So if you see this in this particular, we have invented two of the major companies. They have invented some of the leading vaccines during the COVID-19, like your two Covaxin and Covishield. So those are of your biotechnology. They are coming under your biotechnology medicine. Why? Because they are originated from the microorganisms, right? And coming to homeopathic medicines, these are of homeopathic nature, means they are prepared from either root, and you must have listened like some of the homeopathic medicine like Nux vomica, sulfur 200. So all these are hamamelis. So all these are coming under your homeopathic medicine. Okay. So there are a lot of kinds of medicines are available, and medicines you cannot take directly. So you need to take in form of formulations like your injections, capsules, tablets, and solutions, suspensions, and all these, right? And you can see here in the picture how we are going to inject in different formulations. Cosmetic products are also there, which are also coming in your pharmaceutical industries. Some of the pharmaceutical companies are there who are uh, alone producing the cosmetic products. Cosmetic products like you can see here, some of the means balm, pain balm is there, and all these your cosmetic products are there, right? So those are also part of pharmaceutical industry. And coming to whenever any student is studying in a pharmacy course, they are dealing with some of the major subjects like your pharmaceutical chemistry, pharmaceutics, pharmacology, pharmacognosy, pharmaceutical analysis. So pharmaceutical chemistry basically they are studying about the nature of the drug, the chemical nature of the drug. So the medicine, whatever you are preparing, how it is constituted of, whether what is the chemical nature of the compound, okay, what is the chemical structure of the compound. From that we can be able to estimate the activity of the compound based on the position of the particular functional group, and why what are the different activities it is showing, and why what are the activities for the activities because of which functional group. That is also part of pharmaceutical chemistry. So you are going to deal in pharmacy course, either it is D pharmacy or B pharmacy, you are going to deal in detail about the chemical nature of the drug. Okay. That is why you are studying organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, you are studying biochemistry. So many things are there. But major subject is your pharmaceutical chemistry, because you are going to deal about the drugs and their nature, chemical nature. Okay. And coming to pharmaceutics, in pharmaceutics, we are going to study in this particular profession, particular course studies about pharmaceutics. We are studying about the different dosage form, their compatibility, how to design the formulations. Means how to design this formulation means we have to optimize the parameters. Some of the parameters like your temperature, humidity, and all. Okay. Another major subject, that is the pharmacology. What is the meaning of pharmacology? Pharmacology, we are going to study the effect of drugs on the body and how the body is responding to the drugs. Okay. So pharmacology, nothing. We are going to study the mechanism of drugs, the metabolism of the drugs, the distribution of the drugs, the absorptions of the drugs, the therapeutic efficacy of the drugs in the body. That is what we are going to study in pharmacology. And in different organelles present in our body, how the drug is going to act there for different types of disease. Okay. And coming to another part, another major subject of pharmaceutical sciences, that is called pharmacognosy. In pharmacognosy, we are going to deal about different herbal medicines, herbal plants, and their use. And coming to pharmaceutical analysis, in pharmaceutical analysis, we are going to analyze the compound either qualitatively or quantitatively. Means we are going to analyze what is the nature of the compound, and in quantity point of view, we are going to find out how much of the quantity of the substance present. Or you can say in pharmaceutical analysis, we are analyzing the purity of the substance. In some other way, you can say we are going to find out exact amount present in the unknown sample. So these are the part of pharmaceutical analysis, and these are the major subjects. Okay. And coming to some of the important instruments, some of the major instruments which we are dealing in our day-to-day practice when we are studying any course, pharmacy course in pharmacy college. Okay. So these are some of the important instruments available. Apart from that, some other instruments are also there, like your tablet manufacturing machine. You can see here tablet making machine, your standard tablet. You can see for different models how it is made up of, and some of the instruments like you can see automatic capsule filling apparatus, how to make the capsules, how to make the tablet, and what are the instruments used. I have shown here. Some other, you can see here microcentrifuge is there for bioanalytical work, for plasma level work, to estimate the compound in blood samples. And you can see the figure like UV visible spectrophotometer, HPLC afterwards, and so many instruments we are dealing day to day in any pharmaceutical college. Okay. You can see next is your pharmacy as a career and scope of work. So what is the student they can be able to do after they will finish their B pharmacy or after they will finish their diploma pharmacy, and what they can be able to do after their master pharmacy. That we'll discuss in detail. Okay. And if we'll see drug regulatory affairs, see any drug which is manufactured either by you or either by the scientist or whatever, they need to have all the regulatory affairs approval process. How and how it will be done? It will be done through proper channel, and it should be approved by some of the government government areas like your, as you can see here, USFDA. USFDA approval is must and should. Any drug before coming to the market, it must be approved by USFDA. Without that, it cannot enter into the you can say to the society. So it need to be approved first by regulatory bodies, that is United States of Food and Drug Administration. And if you can go to their site USFDA, and you can be able to see also what are the recent approved drugs. Okay. And coming to another affiliating part through which the drug must be approved, that is called World Health Organization. What is that? The main objective of World Health Organization? Through that, we can be able to, we will be assured that yes, if the drug is approved by World Health Organization, yes, it is having good therapeutic efficacy with less toxic effect on the society. Okay, and some of the your approval authority, you can see here the company, the picture. From the picture you will be able to understand that is Government of India, Directory of Health and Family Welfare, DCGI, that is Drug Controller General of India. Another one, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. So these are the main regulating bodies through which all these approval process should be there before launching the drug into the market. Okay. And coming to scope of pharmacy, as I said you, pharmaceutical industry is huge. Huge number of companies are available. The scope is very huge. Okay. And coming to the scope of pharmacy, you can see it is like a tree. The pharmacy profession is like a tree. And if you see the major work area, you can see here pharmaceutical industry. Just broadly, I have classified. Or you can go for any information sectors. I'll come to that one by one. Either you can go for marketing, you can go for community pharmacy, you can go for hospital sector, you can go for higher studies also. Along with that, you can go for the government jobs also. Okay. So coming to one by one point, I can tell you the pharma industry. In the pharma industry, different areas are there, different sections are there, like your raw material storage unit, inventory control, production area, quality control and quality assurance area, and finally the drug will be approved and it will be launched into the market. So if we'll see here in the tree, pharmaceutical industry, it is huge. Huge number of pharmaceutical industries are there and huge number of departments are also there in that. Starting from raw material storage unit, your inventory control, packaging area, labeling area, production area, dispatch area, distribution sections and all these. Labeling areas, all these are coming under your pharmaceutical industry. So you can choose out of this department in which department you are suitable to work. Because pharmaceutical industry completely they leave all the things to the students. The students has to take the decision of their own. Okay. Coming to another field, that is information sector. Information sector means it is digital related. How we can get different informations from different sectors. That is very very important. And coming to another area where after B pharmacy or B pharmacy students, they can do their job. That is your marketing. Marketing is nothing but don't think that it is very cheap job. No. The main work of marketing people are very, very high. Why? Because they are the person who are doing the research. Okay. And it will do because you see to gather to give the information about the drug to the physicians is very very important. So this is the work done by marketing people. So marketing people, what they will do, they'll go to the physicians, they will go to the retail shop, they will go to the distributors, and they will introduce about the drugs, and they will introduce about the efficacy and therapeutic effect of a particular drug to the society, to the physicians and all. Okay, so that is why marketing is very very important. If marketing will not be proper, then the institute will not get any benefits. And if the institute will not get any benefits, the institute means the company who are producing the drugs, if they will not get any benefits because of their manufacturing art, then there is no use of that particular thing. So they will not be having any benefits. So monetarily, benefits will be also there, will be also required. And this is possible because of the marketing people, because they are the source of media, like they are the source of advertisement media. Okay. And coming to another area, that is R&D. R&D means kya hai? What is the meaning of R&D? R&D means the research and development. Okay. Hospital sector, you can work in hospital sector also as pharmacist and other paramedical staffs. In R&D, that is in the research field. After I'll tell you about R&D, I'll not elaborate right now. I'll tell about sometime. Again, government jobs are also there. Who are doing B pharmacy or diploma pharmacy, they can opt for government job also. Like your drug inspectors, drug analysts, and other pharma professional positions. Okay, so that is what the government job is there. Okay, and if they are really interested in teaching, then definitely you can opt for teaching in the government sector. Like some reputed organizations are there, like your Central University. जितने भी सारे सेंट्रल यूनिवर्सिटीज हैं वहां पे आप ऑप्ट कर सकते हैं फॉर द गवर्नमेंट जॉब। ओके, जैसे कि सेंट्रल यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ राजस्थान, सेंट्रल यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ असम, सेंट्रल यूनिवर्सिटी, हर स्टेट में एक सेंट्रल यूनिवर्सिटी मस्ट एंड शुड प्रेजेंट। सो दैट इज व्हाट यू कैन ग्रैब द अपॉर्चुनिटी फ्रॉम देयर आल्सो। ओके, also if you are not interested in such professions, then you can obviously go for the higher studies. Okay, higher studies, how you can opt, I'll tell you the procedure. As you can see here, the job opportunities for B Pharma and M Pharm students. See, B Pharma, it is 4-year courses. M Pharm, it is 2 years of course. And after finishing your B Pharmacy, you are eligible to do M Pharm. And if you have done diploma pharmacy, then directly you'll get the you'll get enter into if you're lateral entry, means if you have done the diploma pharmacy, you will be treated as lateral entry. So if you want to seek for B pharmacy, directly you can join in the second year of B pharmacy, not in first year. That is the advantage you can take, but still the time will be more for the study. And in fact, I'll tell you, in diploma of pharmacy, you will take another 1 year extra to complete that, because diploma is 3 years, and again you need to study that one. And if you go for the lateral entry, you will join directly the second year. Second year means again 3 years you have to study, then only you will pass the B pharmacy. And here already you have studied diploma pharmacy 3 years. So almost you are wasting 3 years if you will go directly for this option, as I have told you. Okay, and what are the job for B Pharm and M Pharm? Let me tell you, they can do the government organization, they can serve for the government organization, they can serve in pharmaceutical industries, they can work in hospital pharmacist, they can work in research institute where different research works are carried out for invention of new drugs and all these. You can either work in food and cosmetic industries, as I told you, in food and cosmetic industries. Also, you can work in clinical pharmacy. I'll come to that. Clinical research organizations, CROs, where clinical trials are being done on the patients. So those are called clinical research organizations. Community pharmacy, as I told you, you will go to different areas and you will have to interact with the patients for which disease you are targeting, right? And you can go for pharma marketing as well. You can go for academic jobs like your teaching jobs, either assistant professor, associate professor, and head and principal. So all these things you can do in academic place. Okay, at business point of view, you can do after B pharmacy, you can open your own industry, because you will be having the registered pharmacist certificate. As I told you in the beginning, very beginning, if you have when you complete your B pharmacy, you need to register yourself as registered B pharmacy. Then only you can utilize that certificate. With that license, you can open your own drugs. That is what you can do the business. After finishing your B pharmacy, you can open your own medical shop. Okay, and coming to own industry, you can open your own industry. You can give opportunities to other people to work under you or to work with you. Another one, that is your own distribution agencies or pharmacies, that is shop. So these are the various opportunities after the B pharmacy course, and you can see the industrial areas where the actual ground level work is going on. You can see here how the scientists they are working regularly in the laboratories. You can see day and night they are working there. They're developing the molecule. So that is what about the industrial pharmacy. And coming to pharma industries, as I told you, three things are there. Three main sectors are there where you can do your work, like your production, marketing, and research and development. Production means where tablet, capsule, injection, cosmetics, all these formulations are being prepared. So you will be given training how to prepare, and you will be appointed in the same department, production department. Okay, for performing these works on this particular formulations. Okay, in R&D, research and development, as I told you, you have to develop new drug molecules, you have to develop new pathogenesis process, you need to develop so many things. Okay, you need to make the environment research and development. Okay, that is very, very important. And marketing, it is also part of the pharma industries. Marketing, when the drug is prepared in the production section, then the drug will be sent to the marketing department. They will dispatch the drugs. Okay, you can see here the clinical research organization, how it is looking like. What is clinical research organization? You see, many of the scientists they are unable to carry out their research work on patients due to lack of your institutional your ethical committee approval. So if ethical committee approval is there, then you can work in the particular clinical research organization. So what is clinical research organization? These are the organization, private organization where clinical research are being conducted. And how the clinical research will be conducted? These clinical research will be conducted by taking the help of the patient's data. How? Means suppose you have developed a drug molecule and you want to know the therapeutic efficacy of the drug. So you need to go for first preclinical studies. That means you have to apply the drug on animals, and as such, if it will not create any problem to the animals, then you can apply these drugs for better efficacy on human. And on human beings, how they can be able to do? They have to take the help of clinical research organizations. So the work of clinical research organization is to give the exposure of patients, because they are being tied up with some of the leading hospitals from where they can get the patient's data very easily. Okay, so that is what they are attached to some of the hospital. And when you will carry out your laboratory work, your the experimental work, you need to collaborate with clinical research organization. So as I said, you the clinical research organization, you people are also able to do your job in the clinical research organization, where you can be able to carry out your work by applying the drug on animal, on human beings. So you have to select either healthy volunteers, or you have to select the patients, and you have to apply your developed molecule, the new molecule, and what will happen? The result, whatever you are going to get, the results to be compared. So that is what clinical research organization they do. Okay, so this is also important part where there also you can do your service. And in the clinical research organization, how you can carry out your research work? You can carry out your research work in clinical research organization on toxicity studies and efficacy studies. Okay, and great potential for testing new drugs. What are those? As I said, you preclinical on animals and clinical trials on human beings. So these are the major potentials for testing new drugs. Any new drug you have developed, that new drug to be applied either on preclinical models or on clinical models. So this is very, very important. You can see here, next is your key role as community pharmacist. Community pharmacist हिसाब से के हिसाब से what are the main role of those people? Community pharmacy. Community pharmacy means you have to go to a particular area, you have to monitor the patients, those who are not getting proper healthcare management system, In tribal areas like that, you have to go there, and it is purely community based research work. Community based research work means you are taking the help of your the society where you are living, and you are applying the drug on them free of cost, and you are expecting a better efficacy of the drug. And if if you are getting a better efficacy of the drug, then people are thinking to continue. Okay, better efficacy of the drug. Okay, so coming to the community pharmacy, as I said you, every hospital there is vacancy of community pharmacist. Okay, who knows very well about the drug, different drugs. Okay, determine whether the patient has any actual or potential drug related problem. So ये सारे patients drug related needs are there, needs हैं, तो आपको जाननी है. And mainly, as you have seen, we have seen up to now R&D, production, marketing, community pharmacist. So this is a very new term come to know by you. And if we go to organization and health and management, there also you can work in the hospital pharmacy as hospital pharmacist. As you can see how the people are working as hospital pharmacist. Okay. And coming to another one in government services, as you can see here, pharmacist, either in army, navy, air force, and government hospitals. In these places, you can be deployed. And you can work as drug inspector. As I told you, this is a government job. After B pharmacy, you are eligible to apply for. And drug inspector, what is the role of them? They will verify the nature of the drug, whether it is causing any adverse effect or not, and whether there is misuse of drug or not. So that also to be checked by these people. Okay. And if we'll see by these people means by the drug inspector. Okay. And if we'll see government university professors and HODs, after completion of your B pharmacy, you can go for M pharmacy, higher studies, and after that you can be able to, you will be selected for UPSC. Government analyst, forest scientist, government analyst, as I told you, the main objective is that to analyze the compounds qualitatively as well as quantitatively. And in case of forensic sciences, what is the main need of that? People used to work in forensic sciences. People used to work as professors and HODs in government universities. They may be appointed initially as assistant professor, they may be promoted afterwards to associate and then to professor, then HODs, then to principal, then to dean, then to director. So many posts are there. And if you are going to work in university, then day by day there will be promotions, and based on your work criteria, you will be promoted to very good positions like vice chancellor, vice chancellor in university. This is the culture of university, how and the working style of the youth university. Okay, and UPSC also you can appear for the exam, any public service exam. Also means I'm not telling that you are not eligible. Only BA or BCom students are eligible. No, not like that. When you will finish your B pharmacy, you are also eligible, and when you will go for the M pharmacy higher degree, after that you are eligible to do job in university as assistant professor, associate professor, and HOD. Okay. And if you see government analyst, you can be able to do forensic scientist. Government analyst, how? Government analyst, you can be able to analyze the compounds in government testing labs. You must have seen. Forensic scientist, you can be able to do the research in forensic sciences lab, where you are working on recombinant DNA technologies, all the genetical related work you can be able to do. Also, you can be able to work as pharmacologist or toxicologist, or you can be approved by chemistry. Means, as I told you, you can open your own drug. You may work as consultant for so many diseases like mental disorders, addiction, family planning, poisons, self-medications, and immunization. Okay. Coming to higher education, after B pharmacy, you will be able to do M.Pharm, as you can see here, and for that you need to qualify GPI, that is Graduate Pharmacy Aptitude Test. So you need to qualify for that. And if you'll be able to qualify GPAT, it's a national level organization, your exam, which is to be conducted by Pharmacy Council of India. When you will be in your 4th year, you can fill the form, and after that you will have to write the exam, and you need to qualify the exam. And if you qualify the exam, you will get the stipend from Pharmacy Council of India. Okay, and you can be able to do your masters in medicinal chemistry, regulatory affairs, pharmacology, pharmacognosy, quality analysis, and your assurance, biotechnology, industrial pharmacy. You can do all this. Okay, and suppose you are not interested to pursue M pharmacy, so you can do MBA, like your pharma management, finance, and marketing. Sorry, and so some of the reputed organizations are also there where you can also do your higher study. That is Master of Science, that MS course also you can do. For that, you need to qualify GPAT, like your NIPER, National Institute of Pharmacy Education and Research. This is a government level of work, means institute. You can say this is the IIT of pharmacy. Pharmacy course में जितने IIT organization है, it is equivalent to that NIPER. And हमारे देश भर में बहुत सारे NIPERs हैं. NIPERs are there, various places. The main center, the first NIPER is in Mohali, Punjab. And after that, in various places, NIPER organization has been established, like Kolkata, Raebareli, Hyderabad, Ahmedabad, Gujarat, Patna, okay, means Hajipur, Bihar, and all these places, NIPER centers have been established. Also Guwahati, right? Assam, Guwahati. So various. Why these have been established in various places? Because sometimes what is happening, the students, they are not ready to come to the northern part, and to provoke them nearby their hometowns also have been nearby their zonal centers. Some of the NIPERs have been established. Like south, for the south people, they can study in NIPER Hyderabad. If they are north, they can study in Raebareli, and they can study in your what is that called, your Ahmedabad, Guwahati, and all these. Okay, and if they want to study in east, they can go for the Kolkata. They can go for your Hajipur and all these places. Okay, even BHU also you can be able to study the higher course. Banaras Hindu University, MS Baroda, IITs. So there also you can pursue your MS course after the pharmacy, right? Coming to abroad opportunities, this is very, very important. And when you can go for, after finishing your B pharmacy, suppose you don't want to stay in India, then you can go to pursue your higher studies in other countries, like your USA's, UK, Canada, New Zealand, some of the places you can work. But for that, you need to score good score in your GRE. GRE, what is that? Graduate Record Exam. In that, what you have to do? You have to score certain points in GRE. You need to qualify. And if you qualify the GRE, then obviously you are eligible to apply for higher courses in different countries. You have to qualify either GRE or TOEFL or IELTS. So these are the three organizations, three things you need to qualify. Either of them, either GRE, either TOEFL, or either IELTS. And GRE for USA, TOEFL to go for USA and UK, and IELTS you need to qualify means you are eligible to study in Australia, Canada, and UK, New Zealand. Okay, so this is what is very, very important report. Okay, MBA, yes, after B pharmacy, obviously you can do MBA also, Master of Business Administrations. That is in pharma subject you can be able to do. For that, you need to qualify GMAT. Okay, GMAT aptitude test. That is your management aptitude test. Okay, TOEFL you need to qualify top. Then only you can do your pharma MBA in USA and UK. IELTS also, if you qualify IELTS, then you can do your pharma MBA in Australia, Canada, UK, and New Zealand. Okay. So these are the main things. After your B Pharmacy, you can do MBA. And let me tell you, NIPER is one organization who is offering pharma MBA. Also, Manipal Institute, they are also offering. So various other organizations are also there who are offering courses in pharmaceutical MBA. Yes, obviously, after finishing your masters, you are eligible to pursue your PhD course, Doctor of Philosophy. That means your name, when you will complete this degree PhD, your name will be prefixed with your doctor, right? That means you have completed PhD. And after PhD, you can be able to do the postdoctoral studies. That is called postdoc. Postdoc research, where you can work. You can work in various universities and organizations. And for that, you will be given your stipend. In postdoc, people, they are getting per month salary in lakhs, but you are eligible to do so when you will be able to complete the PhD. After finishing your PhD, you can do the postdoc. Okay, and when you do the postdoc in India, when you return back, you will be recognized as a best competent for the research area. So you will be getting a chance to work in various CSIR labs, like your IICT, CCMB. So many organizations are there. Okay, in your Delhi, so many CSIR labs are also there. Another is your NIN, National Institute of Nutrition. So there you can work after finishing all these postdoc. Because I'm telling you, minimum PhD, but they used to give preference to the people who have postdoc. So see how many opportunities are there after finishing your Bachelor of Pharmacy. You can see here various your areas where you can do your work. Okay, where you can do the job. You can see production and manufacturing, formulation and development. You are going to develop the formulation, quality control, where you are going to check the quality of the drug which is manufactured in the companies, drug regulatory affairs. You can work in pharmaceutical packaging technology, pharmaceutical research and development. You are advised to develop the new drug molecule, hospital pharmacy, where you are working in as a community pharmacist, academics as assistant, associate, professor, and head, principal, and all these. Community pharmacy, government sectors, as I tell you, drug inspector, and other relevant positions, government analyst, and all. Government pharmacist also, regulatory bodies also. In regulatory bodies also you can work, like in PCI, approval bureau officer. One recently invented position, right? So you can work in that also. Approval bureau officer. You're in AICT, you can work in also so many areas. Many of the people are there. Examples are there. Best examples are there who are working in the affiliating affiliating bodies, with affiliating bodies. Okay, clinical trials, as I told you, CROs, you can work in CROs. Entrepreneurship means you can have your own business, you can open your own drug shop, medicine shop, you can open your own distributorship, you can work in BPO and KPO, you can work in product management team, PMT, that is called PMT, product management team. That means if any company inventing a drug and you are working for that company as a production management team, then you need to move the different hospitals of India and abroad, and you have to introduce about the drugs. You need to what is that? Aware the people about the drug, aware the physicians about the drug. Okay, that is what your work will be in your product management team. Quality assurance, you can work in QA department to check the quality, whether during the manufacturing process the quality has been implemented or not. That is what important. Okay, medical transcriptions, you can work in medical transcriptions, bioinformatics, you can work in bioinformatics, where we are carrying out related to biomarker development. You can work in e-commerce also. E-commerce is nothing but it is very new one, and you must have seen in COVID-19, the medicines have been dispatched to you when you are at home also. Some of the companies are doing nowadays. Like you need to, you no need to go to the shop, medical shop anymore. Only you need to fill the requirement in specific app in your Android mobiles, and you can give your order like your Flipkart and other, right? So the drug will reach to your home, like your pharmacy, like 1 milligram 1 mg. So these are some of the e-commerce companies where you can work online also. Means you have your own franchise and you can deliver the drug to specific required people. Okay. Consultant pharmacy, you can work as consultant, you can work in military, you can work in forensic pharmacy also. So these are the various sectors you can work, and leading companies, as you can see, Dr. Reddy's, Ranbaxy, GlaxoSmithKline, GSK, Orchid Healthcare, Amazon, so many companies are there. Aurobindo, your Sun Pharma, Glenmark, Unichem, so many companies are there waiting for you when you will complete your B Pharmacy, okay, or diploma pharmacy. Pharmacy, a bright career, you can see here. You can go for bachelor pharmacy, you can go for master, you can go for PhD, you can go for any other academics, as I said you. These positions you can work: pharmacist, hospital, clinical and retail pharmacist, marketing, MR, medical representative, medical executive, territory manager, general manager. In research, as R&D research scientist, that is research and development scientist, pharmacovigilance sector, clinical statistician, government job, drug controller, drug inspector, drug analyst, chemical analyst. So these you can do in government sector. Regulatory affairs, if you want to go for, then regulatory affairs manager, drug data recorder, medical transcriptionist, all this. Pharmaceutical industries, if you want to go, you can work as product manager, manager of quality assurance, manager of quality control, QC, as consultant. Also, pharma associates and federal agencies, you can work with them also. For communications, managing editor, feature editor, scientific correspondent, you can work in journal also. Any health journals, pharma journals, you can work there as editor also. Okay. And one more thing I'll tell you in the last, that is chase for the dream to achieve. Always dream for the big and chase to achieve that. Means your dreams should be high and you need to achieve that. Then only everything is possible in your life. Okay. So pharmacy is such a novel profession. You can work in various sectors, as I have shown you in my slide. And if any further queries and requirements will be there, you can obviously take my guidelines and take my you can consult with me for your any supervision or any guidance. Okay. And finally, I can quote one of the wordings given by C.S. Lewis, one of the greatest philosopher ever. He has told, you cannot go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. Means हम लोग जहां से शुरू हुए हैं, अगर हमारा पास्ट ठीक नहीं है, if we have the past not good as well, you cannot change, we cannot change, and we should not be regret for that about our past. So what we can do, only one thing, the present, whatever we are present right now, we can set a challenge, we can set a goal, and we should achieve that. Means so that we can change the ending. Means our everything, our career, everything is dependent in our own hand. So as you sow, so you reap. That is what I can say at, finally, and I can end up my sessions. And best wishes to all the participants who are studying or who are going to study any pharmacy course. Okay, thank you. And thank you, the organizing team, Research Circle, for giving such a beautiful platform to share my knowledge, share my experiences, where the people can work in different sectors. Thank you. Over to you. Thank you, Research Circle team. Thank you. My talk has been ended. If you are able to listen, please end up the session. Thank you. If any queries are there from the participants, you can just let me know that I can clarify their doubts. Thank you.
If anyone has any question, you can ask, sir.
I think all are clear with the queries. Nobody is having queries. So you may end up the session. Thank you, madam.
I think no one have any questions, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you so much, all the participants, for your active participation. Let me inform to all that this complete session will be available on our Business Roosgar YouTube channel. So if you want to watch it again or want to share it to somebody, please do visit the Business Roosgar YouTube channel. Thanks, and last but not least, thank you, Dr. Nalini Kanta Sahu sir, for taking out time for session. With your permission, I would like to end today's session here. Thank you, sir.
thank you very much, madam. Thank you.